Hey, in today's video, I'm talking about what happens in your body if you go 30 days without sugar. Well, if you've been eating a high sugar, high ultra processed diet, the first day without sugar, you're actually not gonna feel good. And the reason why is your body is stuck in sugar burning mode and it's not good at burning fat. It has so many damaged mitochondria that are not able to actually use fat for fuel. And so you actually don't feel your best. But guess what? By day 3, day 4, you start feeling significantly better. By day 30, you have less cravings, more energy, better mental clarity. You're gonna sleep better than ever, and you're gonna feel your best. You're gonna lose weight, you're just gonna feel your best. And so it's totally worth it, something you should definitely do if you haven't done it already. So let's think about what sugar does in our body. When we consume a high amount of sugar, the sugar molecule itself will bind to major proteins in our bloodstream and create something called advanced glycation end products, AGEs. These AGEs are like shrapnel going through your bloodstream. They damage the endothelial lining of your blood vessels. They damage the inner lining of the blood vessels, creating plaque formation and reducing the amount of oxygen and nutrients that can get into the various cells of your body. So highly destructive. They damage your kidneys. They damage your nerves. In fact, you think about somebody with uncontrolled diabetes, where their blood sugar is always high. What happens? They end up with kidney failure, they're on dialysis, they end up with fatty liver, they end up with congestive heart failure because they've damaged so many of the arteries in their body, including the ones that feed your heart. They end up with dementia, Alzheimer's. I call it type 3 diabetes because we're not able to produce energy in the neurons of our cells because they're insulin resistant. We're not able to get enough oxygen and nutrients up into our brain. They end up with peripheral neuropathy where they can't feel their feet because the nerves have been damaged. Optic neuritis, where the actual nerves going into their eyes become so damaged they can't even see right. And so this is what sugar does in the body. It is like shrapnel going through, destroying the different tissues of our body. So really important we get that under control. Now, the other big thing is that insulin, right, it's a superhero hormone. It's trying to protect against that AGE formation, right, the shrapnel formation. It's trying to get the sugar into the cells where it can be used as energy, right? But when insulin's elevated, it also shuts down our ability to burn fat for fuel. So we end up with excess visceral fat when we have high insulin and insulin resistance. We end up with this dangerous fat that surrounds all of our organ systems and sputters out. It releases all different types of inflammatory compounds. We also get damaged senescent cells that can't repair. As long as insulin's elevated, we can't repair cells. And so these cells become senescent, aged, and what we call zombie cells, where they stop dividing and they don't die. And now they just spit out pro-inflammatory compounds. So we end up with this kind of highly pro-inflammatory environment in our body, almost like, like our house is burning down on fire. We're supposed to have some level of inflammation, kind of like fire in a fireplace. But when we create this sort of environment, more sugar, more damaged seed oils, more higher insulin, it's like pouring gasoline on that fireplace. Now the fire just spreads all over the walls and starts burning our whole house down. That's what's happening when we're consuming sugar. So how do we go about a good 30-day sugar detox? Well, what do? Insulin-friendly diet, high in protein. I recommend getting 30 to 50 grams or more of healthy protein in each meal, making sure that we're eating healthy fats, things like we want to get rid of all the seed oils, corn oil, soybean, safflower, cottonseed, peanut oil. We want to replace it with healthy fats. That's going to be coming from grass-fed organic animal products, from things like avocados, extra virgin olive oil, coconut oil. Those are healthy fats that are going to bring our blood sugar down, create better insulin sensitivity in our body. We want to make sure we're moving, getting out and exercising and moving. That's super key. Making sure we're hydrating our body. This is really important. When we go from a high sugar diet to a low sugar diet, our insulin starts to drop. Insulin, when it's elevated, will cause us to retain water and sodium in our body. So when we start to reduce insulin, we start to excrete water and sodium, and we can get very electrolyte deficient. And that can make us feel fatigued, give us brain fog, give us more cravings. So drinking water and also taking some salts, good quality sea salt, putting it on your tongue, or you can take it like electrolytes, for example, in your water, or drink maybe something like a broth, right? That's naturally high in sodium and electrolytes. that all can help reduce fatigue, cravings, trouble sleeping, right? All these types of effects that a lot of people get when they first come off of the sugar, right? So making that first day or two, the first few days, more comfortable. It's really key that we're getting the electrolytes in, right? Consuming a lot of water, hydration, and electrolytes will make the process a lot more comfortable, right? So that's super critical. Following that diet, getting movement, really prioritizing good sleep, getting to bed at a good time, trying to get sunshine during the day will actually activate our mitochondria and our circadian rhythm, and will set us up for good sleep at night. So guys, 30 days without sugar, your life will be transformed. You will feel better than ever, but you gotta go through the process the right way. But it's something everybody should be doing in order to dramatically improve their overall health. Hey, if you enjoyed this video, be sure to check out my channel, browse the various videos that I've done on similar topics, and also make sure you subscribe to my channel and hit the bell button. That way you get notified whenever I put up a new video training. Thanks so much for being a part of our community here, and I really hope you enjoy the videos that we're putting out on a regular basis. Be blessed.